strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Giving all praises to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. And this is from 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 11. And for this cause the Most High shall send them strong delusion that they may believe a lie. Let me go up the 9th verse. Could read the whole chapter. 7th verse. I'm gonna show you a video that the elder of GMS Dallas, head of GMS Dallas, did a video, and I watched basically 5 seconds of it, and I just said, let me do something on it, and I'll show you the picture on his video in a minute or two. It says, this is 7th verse, 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. This is Paul speaking here, and when he said the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, he's referring to the Romans. The wicked are already in power, which is a mystery, because unless somebody can show me and prove it to me, the disciples, the apostles, really didn't know who Esau was, but the apostle Paul knew, because the apostle Paul spoke about Esau more than once. The other apostles never really said anything about Esau. They knew that the Romans were the enemy, but they didn't have the full, and they knew about Edomites too, because you had Edomites dwelling among them that were openly saying that they were the Edomites. For example, the Herodian dynasty, they were Edomites. And you had Edomites fight side by side with Israelites when Titus came against the Israelites. So they identified themselves as Edomites. So there were far more Edomites than just the house of the Herodian house, or the Herodian dynasty, which pretty much means, when you look it up, loosely translated, means powerful family, dynasty. Anyway, when I get a chance, I'll look up the meaning and the etymon, or the etymology of the word, to see where it actually comes from. Anyway, it says, for the mystery is something that's hidden, right? Of iniquity. Iniquity is wickedness, doeth already work. The wicked are in power. And Paul knew that. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High allowed this man to be in power, as we know. And then shall that wicked be revealed. And he's being fully revealed right now. That's why they're attempting to demonize us, especially the one Westers. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. The spirit of the Most High's mouth is us, the ones that's out there on the highways and the byways. We are the spirit of the Most High's mouth, because there's nobody on the planet Earth that's speaking the way we speak. And when I say that, I say GMS. I also say some of the other major camps, because they tell a lot of truth, but they don't tell the whole truth. Ezekiel 37, they had no breath. The bones came together, but they had no breath in them. So they're not breathing properly. They're not breathing 100%. You know, if you're not breathing right, you're wheezing. So those are the wheezing prophets. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So he's being consumed by the Spirit of the Most High's mouth, which is us, but then ultimately he's going to be destroyed by the brightness of the Lord's coming. Even him whose coming is after the work of Satan, and that goes back to Genesis 4. I'm not going to go into that. That's a whole nother lesson. I may go into it in the near future, because of what he did to his brother Abel. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. So Satan is propping this devil up with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness. Everything they do is to deceive you, and their doings are all unrighteous. In them that perish, because they're going to perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Now that's talking about Israelites, and that's in Amos 9. The sinners of my people shall be slain by the sword. So you have a lot of Jakes that prop up these Edomites. You got these Christians. They ain't no, here it is 2021. Ain't no Jake supposed to be in the Christian church. The only ones that are supposed to be in the Christian church are Esau and them other nations. You Negroes that are currently in this church, when I say the church, I'm talking about the whole of Christianity, whether you're a Roman Catholic or a Baptist or a Calvinist or a Protestant or Pentecostal. It's all the same thing. They all have the same picture, Caesar Borgia. You're going to get destroyed. And for this cause, the Most High shall send who? The Israelites. Strong delusion that they should believe a lie. So when these Israelites that fall off or that, turn their back on this truth, who do they run to? They run right to the devil. Vocab Malone. And if you go to Vocab Malone's page, he hasn't been doing anything too much on Israel, and he's not getting no views. So his own followers don't follow him unless he's bashing the Israelites. So they don't know what's going on, and they don't understand the scriptures. Go to any of those Christian pages on YouTube and look at the comment section of a live stream. None of them quote. They rarely ever quote scriptures because they don't know the scriptures, and they damn sure don't know the prophecy. They don't even know what time they're living in. 11th verse. And for this cause the Most High send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned. The they are talking about the 2/3 of Israel who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Now, I want to go to this. Let me put this up raw. I'm not trying to be the next. This guy, Steven Spielberg. Anyway, this is the video right here. That old serpent, which I just pulled up. It says inside, and who deceived Eve? The serpent. And why did he come after Eve and not Adam? Because Eve was the weaker vessel. If he went to Adam that way, he couldn't get Adam. But he went to Eve, your woman, and she fell to his wiles. It says inside the Pope's reptilian audience hall in Vatican City. Now you see that? That's the hall, and it's built up like a serpent. You can see this actual serpent, a green serpent, and you can see the other three pictures of the hall for the Vatican, where the Pope speaks. Yeah, I was just watching a video about an hour ago on Bishop Nate, and he was going into Revelation 13, and he stopped short. He went to the 14th verse. He jumped back to the 13th chapter. He went to the 14th verse. He jumped to the 7th verse, I believe, and the 8th verse, but he went to the 15th verse, and he would not touch the 16th verse. The 16th verse is a hot potato, and if I remember, I'll leave that link in the description box so you can watch the video. It's about 25, 26, 27 minutes in. He doesn't even touch the 16th verse at this particular time. Anyway, it says here, the interior of the audience hall closely resembles a serpent with, and make no mistake, that's a serpent. That's a serpent's head. That's a serpent's head. And you should watch the video that the elder Yashawamba had put up. I'm going to watch the rest of it. You know, sometimes I watch videos and I'll just get inspired to do a video myself. It said the interior of the audience hall, and I'm going to make this quick, hall closely resembles a serpent with 2 fangs positioned over the stage. And you can see it. If you look closely, right in between the eyes, you got what looks like fangs. It said both from the fangs positioned over the stage, both from the stage and from the audience's entryway. The room unmistakably resembles a snake, because they're coming under the power of the eagle and of the serpent. Remember the serpent in the garden? And from the audience entryway, the room unmistakably resembles a snake, even though some write this off as delusional thinking. And that's why I read 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. The Lord will give them strong delusion that they will believe a lie, warning people away from considering its deeper meaning. It's clear to see. And these Christians, the whole Christian community, are basically a bunch of dummies. The only ones that know anything are the ones that attend these theological cemeteries, and they still don't understand it. And none of these theological cemeteries teach prophecy. They don't understand prophecy. They fall apart when you hit them with prophecy. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.